GM, it's Chris. And if you've been struggling with your business and not enjoying it and actually hating what you're doing, then this video will explore that concept and essentially what to do about it, how to think about it, and we will do it together on the fly. Because this topic was triggered in my mind from reading a question which I have, which is what part of what you do you enjoy doing the most? And I just had like a flashback from back when I was a coach in a coaching group. And there was some questions there about, okay, what are you struggling with, or what do you want help with, or what do you enjoy doing? And like the questions for that was like, on the or the answers rather was like, oh, I actually hate doing this, and this is so boring, and it's like seeing paint dry on a wall, and I hate this, and I just want the money, the typical business model mindset, right? And that is so true in a sense that do you actually enjoy what you're doing in your business? And if so, why are you not enjoying it? Like, I create these videos pretty much for fun. Like, I know that there is some leverage to doing like content and YouTube videos, and I'm building leverage over time so people can actually work with me because I'm a copywriter. You will find the link below, by the way, shameless plug. But from my previous video, which was about being detached from outcome and overcoming fear, like you actually have to enjoy doing what you're doing. So let's say that you are blogging, for example, and I used to blog way in the days back before, and I enjoyed it to some time, but after a while I did not enjoy it, so I stopped. So if you are not enjoying what you are doing, then you're pretty much doing it wrong. So that's why I can create videos right now, because I'm detached from the outcome. I do this for fun compared to a lot of other people who start a YouTube channel and have the biggest plan, and I will go viral and I will run a business and blah 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 blah. But the thing is that if you feel that a part of your soul is leaving as you are doing the work that you are doing, then I will say you're pretty much doing it wrong and it will not last. That is why, obviously, as an entrepreneur, you can outsource, you can delegate, you can eliminate, and by that, you can automate as well with AI, right? So you don't have to do certain parts that are necessary for the business to progress and go forward, obviously. But the question is still like, what part of what you do you enjoy the most? And that is a realization that one of my clients had as well as I was working through, and we were creating the core offer for this client of mine. And it was very apparent that the client wanted to serve different target markets and they wanted to have different offers, but the attention was split, right? And if you split your attention, then you can't really focus on your zone of genius or what you're actually good at. And this client of mine wanted to do a certain thing, which they are really, really, really good at. They know they are good at it, but they were not spending enough time on it, and they thought they needed to do something else over here, which they actually hated. They really didn't want to do it. And because they already had that energy, they had that mindset and that frame of doing that thing, that other offer, obviously it's not good, right? It could be better. The heart and soul is not in it. Instead of just focusing all of your attention and things on what you actually enjoy doing. For me, I like long form content. I've always consumed podcasts. I've always looked at long form videos of conversations with people, understanding the mindset behind it. And that's essentially why I became and titulate myself as a copywriter, although that's what I am and what I do, because I just enjoy it. I enjoy the mindset part of the people, of the entrepreneurs, of how they think, how they act, how what drives them, what motivates them, what holds them back, how did they overcome obstacles, the fears and desires. So naturally for me, it makes sense to create long form content because I enjoy consuming it. It makes sense for me to do the things that I'm doing in copywriting because I enjoy the mindset part of the entrepreneurship game of being the your business owner, which I am. So that is why I'm playing into my strengths and doing what I enjoy doing. So the question here is essentially for you, like, what do you do in your business or in your current endeavor in your business model that you enjoy the most, and why are you not leveraging that and doubling down on that thing and essentially automating, delegating, or removing, eliminating everything else around it. If you're a blogger, because I have a bunch of experience with SEO and blogging. I used to do blogging. I've been an SEO coach as well. If you hate the business model, if you absolutely hate creating 3,000 word blog posts, which you essentially don't really need to write manual anymore with in the age of AI. Like imagine before AI was a thing, and I was blogging back then. Before AI was a thing, before you could hit a button and you got like 2,000 words out. You had to type every word manually and sit down and write, right? Imagine that. It seems like it was a distant past, but it was just like 2 years ago, which is insane. The AI is transforming the entire game so much. That's a topic for another video, like how to stay relevant in the age of AI, right? But that's how the human-led conversation and being more human is more important than ever. But yeah, it's just like a question for you. Like, are you enjoying what you're doing, and what are you good at? What do you enjoy doing the most? Why you're not doubling down on what you're actually good at? And that is how you create leverage. You build ease into your business, and that's how you find the actual flow and the business model and the sales process, which is perfect for you. For me, creating these videos will be leverage, and people will find me in the future. And if they like me, if they vibe with me, they will reach out and we will work together in order to take you to the next level. So the question for you who are watching this video is, what do you enjoy doing? Because it might be that you are in the wrong business model right now. To be honest, if you actually hate everything that you do in that from the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep, if every part of the process is dreadful to you and there's pretty much nothing you enjoy in this, then it will not last and you will probably not get results. It's just like the sad facts of it. Obviously, if you already have a proven business model, you have a proven offer already, and it's working well for you, but you feel split and torn apart, and you want to serve a ton of different market segments, but you're unsure what to lean into. Yet again, what do you enjoy doing? What is your zone of genius? Where do you shine? What have other people told you that you are good at as well? For me, I've heard repeatedly that people think that my writing is really, really, really good, that they actually resonate with it and they enjoy it. And as I'm ghostwriting a bit as well for a few clients, and their people in turn really enjoy my writing. So that is a lot of signals going back to me that, hey, I should actually focus mostly on copywriting, on email copywriting, on sales process copywriting, stuff like that. But what is that for you? Most likely other people have acknowledged you in some things, in some areas. And that is also a topic which is quite interesting because there are probably a lot of things that you do which you have value in that you think are not value. Just like a reference to myself as well, again, because that's the closest I have. Like I've always been into fitness and I've always had a good shape in my body, right? I work out regularly almost every day, staying in shape, all of that. Do I enjoy it though, even I'm good at it? Not anymore. Maybe like 10, 20 years ago, I would have been like a fitness influencer or whatever because I was really into it. But I've just like mastered that game. You never master anything really, but you become uh, good enough that you don't really need to focus too much on it anymore. Just like driving a car, you're not the Formula One the master driver, but you handle a stick shift really, really, really well. So the same is true. Like, what do people say to you that you are good at? What do you enjoy doing? And combining those two, where you have expertise, where you're good at something, and what you like doing, and what you enjoy by your business, and combining those two is the areas where you should focus on for your business. So we've explored together now how this works. And obviously, you can't love every part of your business, especially if you have employees, that there's no reason for you to do anything that you don't want to do. That is why you hire people to do the things you don't want to do, right? So that's the entire point. But yeah, so I think this should be helpful to anyone watching this video. And we've essentially, by exploring this topic, found your niche, right? And what you can sell. So, and your offer as well. So, your offer should revolve around what you're good at, what you're best at, and what you enjoy doing. And if you can craft your business and your business model and how everything flows, so you're not limited on bandwidth, so you have a business that feels easeful, that feels like play, which is detached from outcome. That is how I believe that you grow the most and how I grow the most as well. For a lot of people, sitting down on cam and talking straight for 11 minutes on the fly might feel like a horrifying experience and just like listening to their own voice, right? For me, it just feels like a natural thing I do as like sipping on my coffee. So find what you are good at and double down on that. Because then not only will you enjoy it, not only will you become good at it, you will be able to stay consistent with it. And consistency over a long period of time is what gets results. All right, that was it for this video. I hope it was helpful sharing my thoughts about this, and I will see you in the next video.